That's important.
Coffee, tea.
Tea.
Nescafe.
Tea.
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 مع
شاي.
sugar
شاي وكوفي يعني الاثنين.
Tea as well, please.
Are very high and respected in the country. And we have a good relationship now with the Ministry of Education. We didn't have a few years ago because they didn't respect our existence in Israel, and they didn't give all the rights to the teachers and to the students and to the schools. Sure. And we asked the minister to help us. The first one in the year 2012 gave us a possibility to talk to him and to improve our system. We had another minister, he closed all the doors, he doesn't want to hear anything, he didn't respect the bishops and he didn't answer to them. So after 2 years of negotiation to reach him, we couldn't. We arrived to have a demonstration and strike in all our schools. And only by this way we arrived to have open door and people to talk to us. We have the right to take subsidies from the Ministry of Education according to the Israeli law. We are not taking it because they are giving us donations, but it is according to the right, to the law, Israeli law, that they must help us at least 75%. We arrived to have 29%. They didn't want to give us the rest. After this demonstration that we had, we arrived to 34, and they gave us other donations just to cover some financial problems. Now we have a good relationship with the Ministry of Education.
Great.
We are discussing all the problem and evaluate the existence of our schools in Israel. And I hope it is in progress now. It is in progress.
Who pays the teacher's salary?
The school, every school.
But I mean, does that money come from the government or
No, from
from
the
the school?
yes, from the school itself, and or the proper or the institution which have the school. But the ministry must help the student according to the number of students that we have and the program of the school itself.
Another question. In any of your schools in Israel or Palestine, have you ever had any small groups of high school students from America who've come like a cultural exchange for a few days or come to visit or to exchange or to visit?
Really, we didn't have serious programs. We have some visitors, but not to have common activities with the other students.
Yeah, that's
Just
something we do exchange
visits.
students, and so you don't have, we call them exchange students, where they
Yes.
come for a year, and then someone from here would come to an American school for a year. So that's not a program that you have?
There is a program encouraged by Amnesty,
Amnesty International.
yes, international,
Rotary does that.
and it is not. They have some students, very few from Israel, very few.
Now, are the relationship you have with the Minister of Education now, is this by constitutional rights, or does it depend on what political party is in power in Israel at any given time?
No, it depends of the students. It doesn't depend on the parties.
Okay.
No.
Well, Bill, can you talk about the strike that happened last year, and what is the result? I don't think it's been resolved. But could you explain the situation when you struck for the Ministry of Education? But I don't think they solved the problem yet. They haven't. You have got the money.
It is not yet, but at
That's
least
a long time ago.
Yes, at least they are listening to us. I just came, they called me for a meeting, emergency
But
meeting.
explain the background for the people here.
Okay, so we have a system in Israel that we are following the curriculum of Israel and the system of Israel,
It's a popular
Israeli
one.
system, educational system. They are dealing with the students in another way, different way. For example, there is a program for the small children, New Horizons. It is given to all the Jewish schools, but not to our schools. So we ask to be a part of this. We are a part of this society. We have the right to have this one. They said, no, it costs, and we will not give it to you. Teachers, for example, they have some rights. They were neglected, and they didn't give them their rights. Also, the financial problem.
How
Many
much money
things-
does Israel give to the Christian schools?
How many?
Normally, yes.
How many?
A subsidy, they give a subsidy
A
every
subsidy,
year.
I thought that
How much?
it must, they give about 100 million shekels
We just in
a
dollars?
month, a year. And we should have 300 million shekels a year. So
So about a
a third, only a third they are giving now. A third.
How much is 100 million shekels in dollars?
100 million shekels are about
25.
About 25 million.
25, 26, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yes.
They
So
give that every month to every Christian
every
school?
year,
Every year.
every year.
It's nothing.
So
They had a big strike at the thing, right? The schools came in, they
and
striked in front
we
of
had
the
a collaboration from the bishops, the priests and the sisters, directors, families. The last demonstration was 11,000 people.
Wow.
But they give a good impression because twice we went to the ministry to have this demonstration, but it was organized so well. And even when we finished, we cleaned the floor. We cleaned everything. And they were impressed. And the journalists came to photograph all this. We didn't have any mess, any.
security
We
police.
respected it. Security didn't come to us. So the systems in our schools to reach higher level, we can do, but it is we have impediments from the ministry itself.
Two questions. One, the library situation in all the schools, both Israel and Palestine. Can you talk about the libraries in the school, particularly in those primary levels, up to 4th, 5th grade, 6th grade? What are they like? And there are needs in there for more books, particularly helping with their English language development, readers?
We have a problem of libraries, not only in English language, in all the languages. The number of readers are decreasing, not increasing. There is, I heard yesterday about a new system somebody invented to have hearing books to be registered and they hear it. And there is a new system that they follow. And the computers, the internet, make the students very lazy to have a big article. Just they want small, short notice, and that's it. This is enough for them. This is what we have. It's a general problem here that we have.
All over.
All-
Same problem.
The same.
Yes, yes.
Do these students typically have cell phones? I mean, that's one of our big problems. 4th grade, if you don't have a cell phone, in our area, then, parents would get a lot of complaints from their children.
We don't
Over my
allow
dead body.
the cell phones in the school.
Good.
Good.
It is allowed outside, but inside it's forbidden. The one who uses the cell phone, and the teachers see him, we take that cell phone for a week.
There you go.
I think for a student and for a person, a week without cell phone is a big punishment. A big punishment.
Israel has wonderful higher education, it seems, because your technology is, medical technology is really some of the best in the world.
Yes.
So are these Palestinian and Israeli students who are going into higher education here, or are they coming from outside? Are the schools able to prepare them for, I mean, I know there's a big success in the technology in this country.
Yes, we have the problem when they arrive to the university. Not all the colleges accept them in Israel. Some colleges doesn't accept Arabs at all. At all. Some other colleges, certain number or certain percentage, they accept. For example, for medicine. For medicine, they don't take every student. They take a certain percentage from the Arab population in Israel. For engineering, many of them are inside. Many of them. For sociology, psychology, all these subjects, arts, they accept the students. For example, what you call it, airplanes and
Aeronautics.
all, it's forbidden at all. So no Arab students can be
Interesting.
in these colleges.
Oh,
Even if
So-
they're Israeli citizens?
Even this is
oh my gosh.
even they are working with with the government itself, his father or his family. No, they don't. They are not accepted.
Is STEM a big thing here in our country? STEM meaning science, technology, engineering, and math. The big push to have those, all students become better versed in those areas. Is that an issue here? Is that something that, are you pushing for in your schools?
Sure, we have some students are, for example, I have about 3-4 students who are professors in the university for engineering and all this or technology. The brother of Norma, she was here now. He had his postdoctorate in physics in America. And he was at a part of our schools here. He finished the university, he made the doctorate, and he made the postdoctorate in America. Now he is working with high tech.
And
Yes.
you have some of the best chemistry students in the country.
The best. Number one.
Chemistry, yes. Yeah.
And,
Number one.
but they can't, if they're Arab Christians, they can't go to some of the universities?
Yes, of chemistry. Of
Are they forbidden to go into some, you mentioned that in some of the studies there, they don't allow Arabs to take those
Yes.
studies? So
If
do they
they
have to
don't-
go out of the country to get their education then?
Some of them go outside of the country to get it.
But do any of the colleges here accept your students who are graduated very well in chemistry? Do they go to any colleges here? Because you mentioned they take
Yes.
every college takes a percentage of certain of
Arabs,
Arab
yes.
students. So the question was, what about these kids who have graduated were quite academic acumen in the chemistry? What happens to them? Did they get
They
into
go
college?
to they go to the colleges because they have very good notes. So they prefer them. They prefer them. We have now one who is he works like a vice minister of health. He studied chemistry, and he make his doctorate in chemistry, and he became a pharmacist and supervisor of all the pharmacists in Galilee, in Israel.
Wow.
Yes.
One of your
Hisham.
students?
Yes, he was one of our schools, and he's a friend now.
Good.
He's very nice.
So the universities have a quota system, basically. A quota system, only a certain percent,
subject.
yeah. That's interesting.
By subject, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Father Abdel, thank you so much for.
I am very
your time.
happy and proud of you, yes, because you are helping really our society. We need your help, we need your also your moral help, because it encourages us here. We don't want to feel that we are always minority. I had a meeting with the president of Israel when I met him to talk about our schools, and I told her this is the worst thing here is to feel that we are a minority. We don't want to feel that. We are a part of all the Christians of all the world, I told you. And our school, our organization itself, 47 schools, are member of OIC. OIC is an organization for the Christian school in the world. And we are part of it. I told them I feel a part of 54 million students who are learning in our schools around the world. And we are part of that. I don't feel that I am a minority. And we don't want to feel that. And by your encouragement, we can really overcome these feelings. Yes, this is very important.
Very good.
Also the material and the moral.
And I believe we have 11 scholarship students here currently,
Yes.
and hopefully that'll grow to 20. And if we can help maybe with bricks and mortar with the new structure, let us know, if there's something in particular. Because sometimes people like to support buildings. Some people like to support buildings. So there may be an individual night or dame who wants to help sponsor that project. So just keep us informed about that. Meanwhile, we'll come every year to see you.
Please,
Every year.
I am very happy to see you. Really.
And do you come to the U.S. Ever to visit or study or anything?
Since long time I didn't come. I went with Father Peter sometimes, and I enjoyed.
Tea, please.
I enjoyed.
We'd love to have you speak to
United
one of our
States.
groups. If you're coming over, it'd be delightful for you to speak, and maybe Father Peter will let us know if Father Abdel happens to be coming at any point in time.
Sure.
Because we try to find you when you come, and hopefully we can find Father Abdel when he comes.
Thank you for your invitation. Sisi, the president, as Messiah of Egypt.
Messiah?
Messiah.
Yes, Messiah of Egypt, especially for the Christians. In the time of Morsi and at the end of the time of Mubarak, the Christians suffered a lot. They burned many churches, many schools, Christian schools. They killed many Christians in Egypt. They were suffering a lot. Now they suffer less. I don't say they are now free to do what they want. No, it is not. We have many people are suffering. 3-4 months ago, I was in Egypt, and I met a friend, a Franciscan friend. He told me in his village where he serves, they destroyed the church. They rebuilt it. They came and destroyed it again. And now they cannot rebuild it again. And the people are encouraged and they are coming to pray. And since it is very hot in this village, so the Sunday Mass, they say it at 5:30 in the morning, before the sunset. Yes. And they are coming, many people, the church without any ceiling, and the people are there to pray and to say the Mass. Persecutions make a strong faith, strong faith. But in the same time, it has many victims. So in Egypt, the situation is like that we have some persecuted still. The president is doing all his best to reach the needs of the Christians, and also to appear in front of all the world, the Christian world, that he is helping the Christians. this is good, but the economical situation also is very, very bad.
Dire.
Yes, it doesn't help a lot for in this way, Until now, the Christians are like to move from Egypt to go outside. Many Christians. I have two brothers in Atlanta. In Atlanta,
That's where I
yes.
live, Atlanta.
Atlanta, yes.
If you give me their names, I will call them, go visit them, and bring greetings from you. Of course, you
Very
talk to
good.
them all the time. I will
Yes.
still visit and contact them if you wish.
Very good. I have two brothers in Atlanta. I have one brother in Italy, and a Franciscan brother in Egypt, and another brother in Egypt. We are 6. So we are around the world, but everybody, all the families are the same. Everybody want to skip from this persecution, but it is not the way to live and to go far away and to leave the other Christians or the church without people.
Common,
That's one of our
common
missions
theme.
is to find a way to keep the Christians in the country, where they can have good jobs and live a good life in Palestine and Israel. So I think it's very important to us.
Here they are suffering also a lot because of the occupation also, that they are still suffering, most of the people in Palestine suffering of occupation. They cannot move, they cannot find jobs, they cannot have a stable life. Also, the Israeli Arabs are the third category, not even the second category in Israel, because the Jewish are the first. And among themselves, there are also some categories, the religious and not religious, and there are new coming. There are many groups inside the Israelis themselves. The Arab Israelis are the third or fourth category that we have. They don't have all the rights, but their situation better than the situation of many people who are living in Palestine, in the West Bank. We say.
Well, Pat, I think time right now is getting
Okay.
going on, so once again, thank you so much, Father.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
very much.
Thank you.
Sorry to be late, but I'm happy to see you. I see you on the 16th.